It's called Advanced Answering Techniques. So it is 3 professional people explaining to other people how to answer different questions, a multiple variety of questions. Advanced Answering Techniques.
Hello and welcome to Advanced Answering Techniques. I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Josh, and this is a podcast where we take listener questions to Bruges for a little vacation, an opportunity to see a well-preserved medieval town in Belgium before we do what simply has to be done. Caleb is one of our co-hosts, and last week at the Make It With Wool conference, he presented a lecture entitled Make It With Something Else, and proposed that people not be such slaves or sheep and actually use something other than wool for once. Caleb, how'd that go over? And what were some of the things that you kind of encouraged people to use instead of wool?
It did not go over very well.
Okay.
Because a lot of these people are, these weavers,
right?
And what is it called when you do the wool together? What is it called when you do the?
Hold on, sorry. Well, when you
get the strands of the wool.
Yeah, when they're like carding the wool. You mean like when they're carding the wool?
No.
Oh,
when they're getting it all together.
Oh,
when they make
like on a spindle.
No.
Yarn daddies?
Gabe, can you help me?
I don't think so. If yarn daddies is not correct, I think you're out of luck over here.
It's a...
What?
There's people there that love this wool.
Yeah, they're crazy about it.
They love this wool, and me coming in and saying to use something else, it actually, I had to, security had to be called.
Wow. So there was some kind of riot or...
Knitting.
Oh, knitting.
I see.
Knitting.
Yes.
And they knit. Some person was... They were getting mad and knitting.
Still. They were knitting.
One of them knitted a big noose.
Wow.
And they were going to, it seems weird to knit a noose. You could just use a piece of yarn and make one, but they knit a noose.
Well, it's stronger.
I think it would probably be stronger.
I
than
guess
just
a single
fury
piece
noose
of yarn.
But I was getting scared when I saw that noose. I didn't understand right away because I couldn't see what they were knitting, but as they took shape, as happens with knitting.
With knitting, you
don't know at first.
It's magic. It's kind of magic to watch.
It's kind of like 3D printing.
Knitting is really
true.
The 3D printing of sort of traditional cultures.
Yeah. I'd love to see a yarn gun.
The pattern is the file that you download into the 3D printer computer of your brain, and then your hands are sort of the articulating nozzle thing.
Well, funnily enough, looms are the kind of the progenitors of computers.
That is actually super funny. Every time I hear about that, I bust up laughing. I can't stop.
It cracks my whole stuff all the way up.
Whoa. You're gonna need knitting, a suture.
Right.
Okay. That's stretching it, I think, a little bit.
Well, hopefully not too much.
I'll need to be knit right back together.
Yes.
That starts to work better.
Yep. But anyway, they were very mad, and they were trying to kill me. And the security guards had to come and protect me.
It's just not what you would expect from peaceful, like, wool-loving people.
Yeah, and I wasn't even going so far. I wasn't saying we should use something. I was saying we should use steel wool. Let's make some metal pot holders. I wasn't even going so crazy.
You're like, it's still a kind of wool.
It says wool in it, and they had none of it.
Metal is very conductive. They were really upset.
They were saying, we're all gonna get electrocuted.
Yeah. We're gonna burn or it's thermoconductor or
A
whatever.
lot of them were just complaining about how the experience of knitting using metal knitting needles on steel wool would be really bad.
Yeah.
Weird.
But they just didn't like it, and that was enough to say, let's kill this guy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I've been speaking at a lot of places, and I've never got a reaction like that. Right. And I must say, even though I knew they were trying to kill me, to keep calm, I pretended like they just wanted a piece of me,
right?
Like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Like it was like that's why I had to be escorted around by securities to keep the people
But
away.
you were kind of being playful in your escape. A little
I was
bit.
pretending like,
Yeah.
oh, stop.
You'd like sit down next to somebody with a newspaper and like hide behind the newspaper.
And it was
Oh, yeah,
actually
I
your
did have to
face
do
on the
that.
newspaper.
Yeah,
Your face
that's
was
true.
on the
They're like,
newspaper.
let's kill this guy. It was very quick to print. It was actually a knitted newspaper somebody had made.
It was insane.
Yeah,
They were trying to get the word out at the conference.
so floppy.
Yeah.
Trying to hold up a
my
knitted
gosh.
newspaper.
Yeah. Anyway, so it didn't go that well. But I will say, I'd like to get a kind of reaction.
It's
rather
like
than
people
just
are
nothing.
talking.
People are
talking
talking.
about
Yeah.
it, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
People are trying to kill me, aren't they?
so yeah, I'm just got to keep my eye out. I mean, thankfully,
Mhm.
typically the people that knit are not a huge problem.
Right. Their primary weapon is either nooses ready made or just the needles themselves,
The
which
needles
which
themselves.
can be quite lethal. But
Certainly.
they don't have enough heft to say work as a dart.
Right, a projectile of
It's
any kind.
hard to get it to work.
Yeah.
And then the people themselves are
Yeah.
weak and old, typically,
And you could
mainly
probably-
female. So
Rest the
osteoporosis is kind of the bigger.
Problem.
Yeah, that's kind of what's keeping osteoporosis is what is keeping me safe.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and
thank
another
God for osteoporosis.
Another thing with older women is they usually have some kind of gallbladder trouble. So if you just kind of can pinpoint the gallbladder and just hit them there,
Yeah,
I think you could cause
Bill,
I'm
a
gonna
rupture of some kind. It's just a good tactic.
take a note of that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Hit women in their gallbladder.
Just let me
Old
do
women.
a quick Google search. Most common place for elderly woman's gallbladder.
Probably in their body somewhere.
It says no. It actually says outside of their body.
They frequently have them
This
removed.
AI is no good.
Gabe is our ultimate co-host, by which I mean he's the last that we're
Final.
mentioning here, the final one. And he posts these extensive rants on what I would call the industry standard video hosting platform Rumble. And recently, Gabe, you were complaining about people who complain about the surveillance state because you think there actually isn't enough surveillance
I want more.
out there. You want there to be more surveillance. And the thing that I kept hearing you come back to was that one time you put a pie out on a windowsill to cool, and then it disappeared. And then when you went to the police about it, they were kind of like, we probably won't be able to find
At
where
first,
this was.
didn't they ask did the pie have a license plate
Yeah,
on it?
Yeah. License
That would've-
pie plate.
yeah. That's their go-to when they're just trying to establish. Are we even going to be able to identify, make sure that this is your pie?
Did you register the pie with
Was the
us
pie registered?
before? And I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. But it does cut with the grain of what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
kind of keeping track of things. Yeah, so what I've resorted to for that is now I just have essentially the pie plate that I use is it's like a modified air tag
Yep.
sort of deal. So
Yep.
I bake a pie, put it in my phone, I put the pie in my phone. So I could just
why do
keep
you have
track
to
of
put
it.
I don't understand why you have to put the
No,
pie
I mean
in
like
your
I
phone.
register,
Just make
like,
sure.
connect the
He's like,
pie to
okay.
my phone.
This is a Bluetooth-enabled pie.
Okay.
And your teeth will probably be blue after you eat it because it's blueberry.
So
That's
the
right.
modified AirTag is
It's a pie plate. It's in
Well,
the
I don't
plate.
understand what's
Okay.
so difficult.
I
It's so
just-
basically take an AirTag and
Yeah.
smush it out and give it a ridge, like a rim, like a pie
okay.
And now
plate.
Now guess what?
And then make your crust.
And then it'll all
delicious
just- and it
buttery
works the
flaky
same.
crust.
Yeah.
The filling.
You've tried it. You
It's
can
oven.
try it.
It's
Don't
oven-proof.
Don't overwork the crust.
No, and I've already caught a couple of different people that have been trying to snatch the pie off the windowsill after I bake it, and none of them have fessed up to being
The
the original thieves of the pie.
Yeah.
but I'll get it out of them eventually.
Yeah.
Then,
But
so you still have them, huh?
I'm not going to say that. Hey, listen, if the government wants to know where these people are, they have it in there. They can, start surveilling. We can start chipping these people. Everybody. Put a chip in them.
Put a chip in everyone so you can find the
I think
guys
so.
who
That's what I want.
Find everybody.
Everyone to have a pie or a chip in them,
Okay.
so that they don't steal my. So that they do steal my pie, I know where they.
We want them to have chip in them so that they can't put Gabe's pie in them.
Right. That's my pie. Yeah. So that's pretty much where. My primary interest is with this is that it will be for keeping track of who's stealing pies. But I think that there's a lot of other uses to just generally knowing.
What's to stop you from kind of orchestrating a situation where someone has not stolen a pie, but you now have ostensibly proof that they did?
Okay.
But just sneaking one of these chips,
it's pretty big. It's a pretty big pie plate. It'd be hard to conceal it on their person without their knowledge.
But the chips that you were talking about putting in people.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's going to have those.
Yes.
Yeah. And then your pie is going to have some kind of chip in it to know.
Yes. No, I'll still be using...
The pie chip is too close to
exactly.
a human chip.
I'm looking at the map and I'm seeing the chipped person...
Yeah.
Their dot move along at the same rate and location as the pie chip, and I think
until one time
we've got our man.
This got to be our guy. You'll say, "Computer, pull up my pie."
Yeah,
and then you just look around and then you say, "Computer, show me all humans in proximity to my pie."
Yeah,
and if they're moving at the same rate,
enhance.
Enhance.
I just want to see the pie, make sure that everything's fine. And if there is a single bite out of my pie,
now this is not.
I swear,
this is just to kind of bulletproof your whole thing.
The pie plate is bulletproof too. Yes,
you're trying to steel man his position with regards to the pie.
Yes,
one man's trying to steal my pie.
No, that guy, he's already a steel man.
Yeah, I think so.
So what I was saying was, if let's say a man evacuated one of these pie chips.
Oh, okay.
So it's evacuated now, and it's sitting in a place.
He shouldn't be eating the pie pan.
Yeah,
sitting in a place.
Right.
I mean, guy's got to be pretty dumb to steal my pie, but I don't think he's going to be that dumb to eat the whole plate.
So you're not saying, okay, I guess maybe I'm confused about where is the chip only in the plate? There's no chip in the pie?
I don't want to eat any microchips.
You go to chips and salsa, not in pies. Old proverb.
But what if the guy puts the plate down and keeps the pie? And let's say he puts it down somewhere, and another person, he leaves it at someone's house.
Yeah.
And now that person's trying to return the pie plate to the person that they believe owns the pie, but they don't. But now they're holding the pie.
Yeah.
Now, where's the justice there?
Well, it will be martial justice. It will be martial law that I will dole out as I see fit. And I would just pray that no man, steel man or otherwise, decides to take this action, because my vengeance will be swift and it will be extremely knifey. I don't know.
Swift and knifey justice.
Sharp justice.
Okay. I don't think I can. I don't think there's any other.
The knife of justice slicing through the pie of theft.
Spotlightify comments. We have a couple from the last episode. That was episode 96. Cheeky. And one of them is from our mommy. Our mommy says, "You boys are sailing very close to the wind, potty talking wise, with this fun episode." Sounded like it was going to be critical, but then it said, "with this fun episode."
Okay.
Lord have mercy on the sales clerks who wait on y'all if the cheeky whim strikes. Your deleted scene was fun, but follows in the tradition of deleted scenes when I watch them. Yeah, go ahead and delete that. Your first instinct was correct. I liked all the voice acting, though. More radio plays, please.
Well, at least she said please.
That's nice.
She's not hypocritical, telling us our whole freaking lives to say please.
Yeah.
and then not saying please.
They're not saying it herself.
She is demanding more radio plays, but she has.
I would
nicely-
argue that we need wind to fly. That flying close to the wind.
And I was
sailing,
going to say,
sailing very close to
Mom,
the wind.
you got a
sailing
little
close to the wind.
What does this mean, sailing close to the wind? Is this is some kind of nautical?
Where is
How close? Like, in what sense? If to me, naturally, I'm thinking you got a sail. You've got wind in it. It's not working unless it's extremely close to the wind.
so close.
Exactly.
Basically the whole time.
Right.
It's kind of a bummer if you're not sailing close to the wind. You're not going anywhere.
To sail far away from the wind, you're going to have a lot of problems, I think.
Yeah.
You're not going to get
What do you
very
think's
far.
going to get you that far? What do you think is going to... You're in a sailboat. What's going to get you so far away from the wind? The wind.
The wind.
That's true.
And then it's going to be there wherever you are.
Yeah.
Wherever it took you.
Yeah. So this sailing so close to the wind, that is I don't understand the phrase.
I think it might be a fart joke, actually.
Mom.
Where do you think we learned it?
Yeah. All this
Yeah, it was
potty
our
talk.
mom.
Yeah, and I agree with that. We have been a little, I think, out of hand, kind of out of pocket with all of the crazy stuff we've been talking about and
out
saying.
Of butt.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Caleb.
Caleb.
All right. Caleb.
We were, as I was thinking, maybe this episode we'll play it a little cooler with that, but now, but too late. Now the first blush is off the rose, and I guess we've got no friggin'.
The first fart is out of the butt.
Okay, all right.
Caleb.
That's honestly not even.
You simply will not stop with this.
You notice that? Sometimes how the first fart is the smelliest.
Okay.
Caleb, this is. I don't. I this kind of behavior from you on pod.
I don't mean the first fart ever. I just mean like after a while of not farting.
Okay, all right.
This
I have
is-
to take mom's side on this.
I mean-
I know I always take mom's side. You guys say that I always take mom's side.
Yeah.
And I do love mommy, but, and that's not a joke.
Yes.
But is not one of those.
Right. It's
nasty
not one
jokes.
of that thing. It's not that kind of humor that
Not
we
being-
all sort of agree is not really funny.
Right.
It might make us laugh more than everything else that we do. As adult men, it might be the thing that pretty much always reliably breaks us up. But we do not think it's very funny.
Right. However, I think mom has a point here. And I'm going to take her words to heart.
I'm going to take them to fart.
I knew.
It was like you were setting him up almost to me.
Almost exactly like that. But it wasn't. I swear, mom.
We have another comment, and that is Joy saying, "Could you please do Karate Kid?" I assume that means the radio play of Karate Kid, which we will do. We have. I wanted to go back. Simeon requested. We're really getting ourselves into dangerous territory here, where people ask us to do a lot of
And we
extra
just
work,
do it. And then Josh just does it.
Yeah.
and then I
Josh
do it.
does it.
It seems more fun than not doing it. So that's the thinking. But so I do have a song. Simeon had requested, please write a song for the pod that will reactivate Gabe's dormant genetic code so he will become a car again. So that was. I was trying to. You expressed last week ambivalence. You said you didn't want to become a car again.
I'm pretty happy with. There are things I would change about my body, but not turn it into a car.
You don't want a couple rear view mirrors?
Those would be nice, actually. I see those on cyclists.
He's already got
and
mud
I'm like,
flaps.
Okay, all right, guys. That's honestly very funny. I'd keep it up.
But so I did get a song. I'm not sure that this is exactly what Simeon had requested. I think it ends up being a little ambivalent about kind of the ultimate goal that he suggested. But I was trying to kind of split the difference between what Simeon wanted and what Gabe wanted.
Toyotas and Ford Explorers, that multitude of horrors. You're an egg, contains that hatchback. Man, don't you wanna go back? The code within the elaborate intention, the underneath suspension.
Oh no.
Tires to put
What's happening to Gabe?
hands in. Don't you wanna go back? Don't you wanna go back?
Gabe.
Don't you wanna go back? Don't you wanna go back?
Wow. Gabe, I don't even know if I can call you Gabe anymore.
Beep beep.
Exactly. Oh no.
It worked
Beep,
a
beep.
little bit.
How are we going to do this podcast?
Beep.
I mean, I didn't come up with any song that would, but I mean, I really
You
am
made-
surprised at the outcome. I did not.
Beep, beep,
Like
beep.
I said, I did it pretty half-heartedly.
Beep beep beep. Honk.
He's disgusting.
Beep beep beep. Beep beep.
I mean,
What do people usually do to undo something? Control Z.
just play. Yeah, should I just do Control
Just
Z?
do Control Z. Let's see if that
Let's
does
see.
it.
It's Command Z on the
Command
keyboard. I
Z,
hope
yeah.
that still works.
I think so.
Beep beep.
Oh,
I don't,
no.
it didn't work.
Wait, Gabe, he's looking a little different.
Beep.
Oh no, he's just changing into a different car.
Control Z. That's funny. It's like when you.
beep beep.
It's like sometimes you make a change on your like. If you put in a URL and then you hit enter after it,
Yeah.
and it makes it a clickable link, but then you hit Control Z after you do that, and then it takes away the clickable link, but you still have a return.
Yeah,
So now you just went back to a different car.
I think that's what happened.
Beep beep.
Okay.
Guys, I'm
Should I
just
do it
kidding.
again? Oh,
Guys,
he was
I
kidding. He
just
was kidding the whole
Oh
time.
gosh.
It worked.
Yeah, it was a good joke.
And then
Control
and
Z
then
worked.
the Control Z worked.
Command
Did
So they
work.
all of Josh's efforts were fruitful.
I should be
Oh my
much
gosh.
more careful because honestly, I was not even really trying.
I didn't
just
expect
surprised,
it.
I'm surprised your clothes survived the transformation.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, did
grateful.
all of them survive? It looks,
You know,
look everything-
oversized tees and baggy jeans are in.
Yeah.
So pretty much the size that I am as a human will still fit. We're
Yeah.
kind of tight
was-
on a car, but it
Yeah.
still works.
I was glad to see that you didn't change into a size of a car.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You
I
were-
see.
you
I see,
stayed
yeah.
much
You
smaller.
stayed
I was-
smaller. I mean, you're still kind of the size of a VW
Yeah, I
Bug.
getcha. I know.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
sort of
We
like
could all lose a few.
Yeah.
I
car.
get it.
Yeah, car pounds.
I get it.
Car pounds.
Car pounds.
Which are just normal pounds.
normal
as far
pounds.
as I know. We still
But apply
weigh
to
them.
The automotive
We might even
industry,
just say they're tons, like it's 2 tons.
like a half-ton truck.
Well, I don't think it's that much for a VW Bug. I chose one of the smaller cars.
Right.
Maybe
How
what
much-
I
Let's
meant
go.
was a
Let's say an
smart
MG.
car.
Let's say an MG.
Okay.
I meant a
'Cause that's
smart
an
car.
Austin
that's-
You
Healy.
look
Very
like you're
nice.
about the
I'm
size
about the same
of
size as a smart car. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's acceptable to me, and that's I think my oversized tee and Jenko jeans will fit fine on there.
I'd like to see it.
Well, we
It would be a different silhouette.
just did.
Yeah,
We
I
did
mean,
see it. We saw Gabe that car wearing Jenko jeans.
I mean, yeah, wearing. I guess.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
seemed like it kind of melded into him, like in Animorphs,
Yeah.
like the clothes, because they can't show like, teenagers.
Right.
Why not?
Without
And
clothes.
actually, it's been.
I see.
I see.
Gotcha. Yeah, that actually totally makes sense.
I mean, you can't really do that with other people in
Like
most
I
contexts.
was
Yeah.
gonna
Just-
say, you could just like, was it just a consent issue of like they're not adults, so they can't say I want to be shown
Yeah.
on the book? But you mean
Yeah.
they even if they were consenting, they wouldn't be able to be
Yeah,
shown.
we-
it wouldn't
naked
be on
the
net.
book.
It wouldn't be on
Right.
network television. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be hard to put them on TV.
Was it a TV show? Animorphs?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
But we don't really have time to work out the whole history of the Animorphs and exactly where they showed up and didn't and how
Yeah.
old they were and who said that they could or couldn't. We've got to move on.
Drat.
Today a very special episode of Advanced Answering Techniques. I hope it's not obvious that I am stalling while I find.
Well, now who's the
Gabe
car?
was stalling.
Yeah, now who's the
Yeah.
car?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to put it in drive.
I will say we saw that Gabe changed into a car. We didn't use him,
No.
so we don't know.
We don't know how, like, what you're saying, we don't know
We
how
don't know
functional.
the gas mileage.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is another one of your jokes.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Something that Caleb would obviously be interested in that none of us think is good or funny. Let's go ahead and go on to the question of the week. This one is from Joy. Let's hear it.
So I feel like recently I've turned over a new leaf. I think I might be a completely new person because my email inbox is empty. And I spent not an afternoon, but it took me a long time to delete emails all the way back to 2013. And I finally just sat down and realized how easy it was, and I don't know why it seemed like it was so hard, but I feel like a new person. Like I feel like I'm turning over a new leaf. Maybe I can be good at something because my inbox is empty. And I'm just wondering if you guys ever had made any little changes in your lives that made you feel like, oh, I'm a new person now.
Have we made any changes in our lives that make us feel like we're new people? Small changes that really have a major impact on the way you perceive yourself. Anything like that for either of you? Any other comments? Kind of, I thought that there might be comments on Joy's question, kind of more generally.
Yeah, I was just going to say, do you think she means she didn't do it in the afternoon? It didn't take as long as an afternoon?
Or it took longer.
It took longer than an afternoon? She did it in the morning, woke up early, started getting at those emails, or...
If you're deleting emails going back more than 10 years.
12 years at least.
Yeah. Yep, 12 years a slave to email. You get into the cotton fields of your email inbox and you start picking them and throwing them away. That could take quite a while. 12 years of emails.
Yeah.
So,
and why not save the cotton and make a beautiful shirt?
I mean, well, that's a good point. But I was going to say, I mean, we don't know the extent to which she's used this email.
Right.
Is it her primary email address?
That's a good point.
Or is it just one that she uses to sign up for one service in the 12 years that she's had it? So maybe she's like, wow, it didn't take me very long to delete 6 emails that I got for signing up to Walgreens.
We want
it
you
would probably
back.
be a lot more than that if it was
It's
Walgreens.
like one introductory email and then like 5. We want you back.
Yeah.
It's like account deletion is the last one.
Yeah.
And that's like from 2014.
Yeah. So it was a while ago. It did not take her an entire afternoon, maybe less than about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
To do that.
That's what I'm going to operate with that.
Yeah, since she didn't tell us specifically what email address or what kind of had been signed up for, what she was using it for. Well, let's just assume it's for one service.
I hate to be sort of naive here, but you don't think that there's just something about what she's saying that makes you think that this was a lot of emails? Like that doesn't, like, it does seem like she's saying
I think
she spent some serious time. Like, it wasn't just
as
5
I
or
kind
6
of
emails.
Replay it in my head, I think there is, she doesn't come out right out and say it was 50,000 emails, but there's an implication that it's lots and lots of emails. So I think I can fold that in and we'll split the difference. Let's say it's 25,000 emails.
Okay, yeah.
Is it that there are no emails left in her inbox, or is it that
that's
there's
what I was
no unread?
See, that's it. That is
Okay,
something that I was wondering, because my thing is, why would you need to clean out your inbox?
Right.
I have like 100,000 emails in my inbox.
Ooh.
Okay.
But I have no read.
That's
I have
awesome.
no read. Yeah. Thank you. I have, but they've all been read or marked as read.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's how I manage my emails.
Yeah.
They're all read.
Not what I do.
I'm not deleting emails. It's nice to have a record of stuff that happened 10 years ago, and I need to go back and see
it.
What was I emailing about regarding this thing.
I have over 2,000 unread emails.
Okay, that's bad. That is actually bad.
That's nothing compared. I don't want to blow this up for my wife, but I mean that is a fraction of the emails that my wife has unread on her.
I have
account.
unread
Unknown
2,000 emails.
Yeah. That is simply not impressive to me.
Well, that's cool. I wasn't trying to be impressive. I was just trying to tell you something about myself.
Well, I just don't relate to that at all, because if it says unread emails, a lot of times I'll misread it as undead emails. And I'll be like,
you're scared.
I'm going to do whatever I can to get these to rest.
That's actually a good way for me to think about it, because then I can feel like I'm like every time I read an email, I'm like killing a zombie.
You're
I think
smashing the brain of a zombie, the head of a
Guys,
zombie.
if we could just kind of sidestep the question for a second, that's a really good idea for us to do as maybe a business to develop.
Yes.
VR.
To develop
Do you mean Zmail?
Zmail? Gabe's already branded it for us.
Yeah.
And it's
Zmail.
all men.
It's most of what it is it's the company's definitely all men. It is it's a plug-in or an extension for your browser that just turns that into from unread to undead.
Yeah, it turns it from unread to undead. Okay, that's fine. But then the pro version is it links into a VR game where you have an email coming at you.
I see.
You have to read it as it comes at you.
Right.
And once you read it, then you get a real gun.
Once you read it, you get a real gun. And I'm sorry, you get a real gun
In virtual
in
reality.
virtual reality.
No, it unlocks. We send you a package with a locked for the gun. An actual gun locked in a box.
That's fine. As long as we have the overhead, like as long as that's built into the cost
It's
of
built
the
in.
service.
Yeah. The service is like startup fee.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah, some people do
And then it's
pay
just
for
$10
premium.
a month after that.
They do pay for premium emails, and you get a free box of ammo every month.
Well, I didn't say that.
Hold on. I mean,
didn't
the
say
cost
that.
of ammo is that we're going to get killed on this.
$10
I
a month.
didn't say how big the box was.
It's just $10 a month to get access to discount ammo.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Discount ammo. It's sort of a grab bag. It doesn't necessarily fit your gun.
We're not sure if
you're
it's
gonna
if
get
it works.
an assortment of bullets between this caliber and this caliber.
Yeah. Some of them are blanks. Some are not.
Yeah, watch out, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we call the Alec Baldwin special. The Alec Baldwin 38 special. But I do think that the premium email thing is certainly something to look into.
Yeah.
But it's going to be pretty hard to compete with free email like Gmail.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
Yeah.
That's going to be
It is
tough competition.
But it's also one of those things where it's like, well, sometimes you get people to sort of, if you're struggling with this, you get people to buy in to email. Once they're bought it, and once they have to put a little money behind it, now they're paying more attention.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Not only is it fun, they get to go in there and kill emails.
That's true.
it's awesome.
Undeads.
Mercilessly.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. And I
okay,
bet
now-
you my email service has read more of my email than I have.
You think so?
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, because some emails are worth actually reading and absorbing the information from. So what does that look like in the virtual
You
reality?
mount it on your
What?
wall.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah,
virtual
no, you-
reality. No.
No. You
What?
The virtual reality machine
Yeah.
that you're reading your email or you're interacting with your email Thus far, you've said,
so you can
just
unlock
killing,
a real gun.
right?
Yeah.
But you're just killing the
forget that
zombies.
Yeah.
But you're killing zombies in the game. But that's just like marked as red, marked as as dead. I
Marked
guess.
as
Oh,
dead.
so like you want to flag an
But
email.
like, what do you want to? It's this one's important. I need to.
You wanna
I need to
flag
read
an
it.
email.
I think
then
what
it's
you're
like
saying.
a beautiful woman, and you have to.
Hold on. But it's an undead email. They're
It's still
all
undead.
undeads.
Sure, but undead could be beautiful.
But there should be different ways. I mean, certainly, yeah. That's
Sure.
It's a trope.
Liza Minnelli's gonna die one day.
Yeah. Yes, the most beautiful woman.
I mean,
Liza Minnelli.
it's already happened. I mean,
Has she?
no. Well, Liza Minnelli is but Judy Garland died.
She died.
that's
Yeah, she
true.
was pretty
Talk
beautiful.
about
One of those beautiful.
beautiful women dying.
Yeah.
Judy
Yeah.
Garland's dead.
She make a beautiful corpse,
Yeah.
a beautiful reanimated corpse. But I guess I just am curious if there's different ways that you can interact with the email.
Oh yeah.
Is it
You
like
can
you
let
have a
them-
conversation
You
with
can
the
let them.
zombie?
You let them eat you.
What?
Okay.
Well, that's one way that you can. Yeah.
But is there a penalty for being killed in the game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
what is it?
This.
The code to the gun changes.
Oh, okay.
Oh
so
no! Now you can't use.
You
your
get a different for each percentage of undead emails that you
Yeah.
kill. You unlock one of the numbers to the code
Gotcha.
to the box.
But you have to start over.
So
Yeah,
it's
if you get
Start
killed.
all the way over.
It's 100 character long code.
No, it's a
to get to your
percentage.
gun.
It's a percentage.
I know, but you said for each percentage you get one
No.
number.
So if you have 2,000
Pick an
unread
easy way.
emails,
Okay.
Oh, right.
then you kill whatever.
let's
It's
see.
5 digits long.
Yeah.
5 digits long. Oh, okay.
So it's like 12. You kill 12.5% of the zombies.
I think that
I'm
these are
getting
all
out of my
good
depth here. Look, this
Yeah.
stuff is not where I live. Okay, I'm the ideas man. We're getting into really technical
Once
stuff.
you get into the actual math
We'll
of
get
it,
some H1Bs to figure that out.
yeah, we don't actually need to deal with that. We've generated a really excellent business plan.
Zmail coming to your inbox
Just make it more fun.
soon. I don't know.
Gamify email.
Gamify email, but
And
that's not what we're here to talk about.
Well,
Go,
yeah,
so
and
go
I
ahead,
just
Gabe. I'll
I
give
did
you the
want to
last.
say I don't want to use fear as a motivator. I think that is sort of weak. That's kind of that's not a great path.
Yeah.
So I think we should lean more on like you're saving people from the zombies,
Right.
And that sort of thing. And maybe the people in the VR thing are they're like emotions that are like physically manifest in some fashion, like Inside Out.
like
What
Inside
about
Out
this?
style.
It's the important emails that you're saving from the unimportant emails that you can just shoot and kill.
Right, that's just spam.
Right? That's just like spam and
Okay,
other stuff
yeah.
or whatever gets
Yeah.
through the spam filter. So you're shooting those things. You get to an important email that you should read, and then you spend a little time reading that email.
Okay.
Like in a foxhole or something.
That's like a
In
boss.
like an abandoned super mall. You sit
that's like
down and read about
The nice email is
kids, like the handbook for your kids' school.
yeah.
You
Okay,
sit down
yes.
there and then you get up and shoot a couple promotions.
Yeah,
for
promotionals
another
from-
premium spot month of
Yeah,
premium Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah.
And-
I think it's a winner. I think we got something here.
But we do need to get back to the question at hand, which is really less about emails.
Promise me
And-
we'll come back to this, Josh.
I'm making absolutely no promises on this one. We are already deep in the episode, and we have not really dealt with it. So, because Joy is asking us if we have found ways of making small changes, seemingly small changes that make you feel rejuvenated, new, remade.
Oh yeah.
Has that ever happened
Yeah.
for either of you?
Just take magnesium, and that helps generally. Not a hard change to make.
Not
to
how
buy
much.
it. 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate.
What in teaspoons is that?
400 teaspoons.
Well, it depends on the concentration of the teaspoons.
Yeah, and for me, it's 1 milligram of magnesium per teaspoon. So.
Wow.
And it's just mixed in
What
with
else
cane
is
sugar.
It's cane sugar and a tiny amount of magnesium.
Okay.
It's just 400, basically 400 teaspoons of cane sugar, but I'm getting my magnesium.
I think that would change you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. Just a little change, like taking magnesium daily. It's going to affect your sleep.
It works for sleep and muscles.
And muscle.
Being
And something
absolutely
else.
chill at night.
And something else.
Yeah. Something. It's of course what Caleb would go right to. The natural thing is that it does somewhat loosen your stools.
Ew, gross.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing Caleb's thinking about. You
No.
say magnesium,
I
and
was-
Loosen
was
like the
thinking-
legs on the stool?
I
or
was
what?
thinking about
I mean maybe.
yeah, you might need some kind of birthing
Interesting.
stool.
I've heard people describe wine as having legs. And you can tell from the streaks on the side of the wine glass.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's what the
But
legs
your
are.
stool having legs. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's enough.
Maybe if you have that much sugar too, it's gonna change the
Yeah.
That would. I mean, the sugar has to be doing some of the heavy lifting for Gabe feeling really different.
I think so. Yeah, that's okay. Magnesium.
Magnesium.
I mean, that's just a pitch. I
that's,
don't know.
That's good. So that's one thing that you could do to feel different. I'm Caleb, did you have anything ready to go on this?
Oh yeah. I mean I feel different. Sometimes I sound different.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's a little bubble.
okay. What I did is I bought an electric toothbrush, and of course I can tell I'm different. But a lot of people have been commenting on how different I am too.
Right.
And I think it might have something to do with the fact that the effect of the toothbrush is such that it feels so smooth that it changes the quality of your teeth. You know, in this way that's very can be kind of apparent in some ways more than others. But yeah, people have been saying that that I've been asking them to feel my teeth more frequently than I have in the past.
They're saying that. Are they right?
I don't keep track of these things. But they said that it's been happening more now than it used to.
Okay.
This is such an interesting conversation that you're having. Where someone says, you you've been asked to feel your teeth a lot more
Yeah.
in the past few weeks.
Caleb, I've known you a lot of years, and in the last few weeks, that's really taken a serious uptick.
Yeah.
The amount of times that you've asked me to feel your teeth.
If we put it on a chart,
Yeah. It's a parabolic curve like no other.
Hey, check this out. Feel my teeth.
Yeah.
Feel this. Yeah. And then they go, wow. They some of them take some convincing.
right?
You're right.
And
Are-
some
are
of them
you
want to
going-
wear gloves.
Are you
Right.
going to places that people are like feeling smooth things, and you say, "Want to feel something smooth?
Oh yeah.
You think that's smooth?
Oh yeah.
Let me show you smooth."
Yeah. Porcelain places where there's a lot of porcelain.
I was gonna say like a woodworking shop where like a hand planing competition.
Yeah.
People are like, "This
Oh,
is
yeah.
smooth."
Hand planing competitions. Big place I've been going
They have
just
them.
to get the I mean, people wouldn't know what smooth is. Now that's wood smooth.
Right.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be a little different.
Yep. Yours is
But-
more of an enamel smooth.
Enamel smooth.
Tooth
Yeah.
smooth. Tooth smooth.
Tooth smooth.
It's tooth
So
smooth.
yeah, that's. I mean, it's changed me and how I interact with people and how people see me.
Right. That is one thing that I think is interesting, and I think Joy alluded to this, is when you make some of these small changes, sometimes it begets just a whole out, like all kinds of new changes. I would think of it as like you've got your, ear pods, and they have a white wire. And sometimes this can get quite tangled up. It can become knotted. And in order to fix that tangle, you just have to start with one knot, undoing one knot. And once you get that one knot undone, well, now you can see where the next knot is. Now you can make, so these things, they sort of compound on themselves. I find that really interesting. This is something that we've been dealing with. Like, for a long time, we did not have a truck or a trailer, a utility trailer. We did not have a truck, and we did not have a utility trailer. And that meant that we were hard pressed to take things to the dump often enough. You just in the life of a family, there is detritus that accrues that you have to take to the dump. But that can be a whole process. Once we had a trailer, it became so much easier for us to do that. It's such a big deal. We don't have to live in the same kind of squalor that we once did. Now, when we're, say, cleaning out our parlor, if we run out of room in our trash can, we can load the trailer up. And that way, it's really easy. You take all of the dead cats to the dump all at once. That's it. And you can actually, in just a single afternoon, you can get rid of a whole several piles of dead cats for what you're cleaning up in the parlor. We just do not live in the same kind of squalor that we used to. Say we're cleaning out our parlor maybe in the past, and we'd have to pile up the corpses of the dead cats next to the trash can. We got them next to the trash can, and then you kind of, slowly whittle away at the pile over the next couple weeks.
Right. I can squeeze one or two in between these bags of trash.
I'm going to get groceries. Throw a couple dead cats in the car. We'll take care of them.
We'll take them by, and but that'll take weeks. Now it's just so easy. Just throw them all in the trailer. Let's just get them all out of here right now. Yeah. And boy, once you do that, now we have bought the cats because we had kind of something of a rat problem.
You bought cats? That's insane.
We did. We bought cats. We had them because there was the rat problem. But once you've got so many cats and boxes of Saxon math books and papers are falling over on them, they're getting trapped and squished. Now you've got this food source for rats.
Oh.
And so now the rat problem's even worse, but now that we can get rid of these dead cats so fast.
Now you just have the rat problem, the regular rat problem.
Now we can actually see to deal with it. That's the first. Yeah. That's the trailer. That's one knot. Mm-hmm. Getting rid of the cat corpses. That's the second knot. Now we can start dealing with the real problem. Buy some more cats.
You can buy more cats.
Well, now you know which.
And then just one round. You just do one round. You get the cats in. They kill all the rats. The cats die. And then off to the dump immediately. They don't sit around to attract more rats.
Become a food source. Yeah. Rats get really strong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A rat that has tasted cat.
Yeah.
Right.
Is a different kind of rat. Like from that song.
So I do think it's interesting just the relative, the sort of relativism here where for Joy, a small problem is clearing out her email inbox. And for Josh, it's finally dealing with mountains of cat corpses that are just littering his, no pun intended.
Cat litter, it's different.
Cat litter and cats having litters of cats.
That
it works on two levels.
Honestly, another product idea.
Here.
Another product idea. Instead of taking your cats to the dump,
Mm-hmm.
grind them all up, make a cat litter.
That's cat litter.
Reusable cat litter.
Cat
Yeah.
litter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just feels really mean to cats, to whoever's buying that brand of cat litter. Is just like your cat is defecating, urinating on the corpses of his brothers.
And it does also have, I mean, it's hard for me to imagine that it wouldn't have a certain kind of smell.
Right. Sure.
Oh yeah, it's not part of the advertising. It's not to say that it's
Right. This does not solve any
it's like
odor issues.
You won't smell the cat pee or poop. You just won't smell it. It just won't be a problem anymore.
It's not a problem.
Because you will be so overtaken by
Look,
the
this
smell
whole
of-
thing was basically to make a pun.
I see.
It doesn't work.
Okay, well, thank you for being so honest.
So
No, this is me talking to the investors.
Okay. Because I was going to say, you're finally being honest with us.
No, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the investors.
The investor.
Because you said this was a business idea, but it's actually just a pun.
I'm talking to the sharks. I'm talking to the sharks at Shark Tank.
I'm Kevin O'Leary.
Look here. Look. So what we do
I'm
is you
Mr.
got
Wonderful.
all the dead cats. You put them in a big grinder, grind
Oh my
them up,
gosh.
Yeah.
and desiccate it so it's not wet.
Right.
It's all dry.
It's right. Which is going to help, which is, to be honest, going to help with the smell.
It's
Well,
certainly
yeah,
will.
you're
It
gonna
certainly
need
will.
it to be dry.
Yeah.
What if you had wet cat litter?
Yeah.
What if you some? Okay, wait
to
a second.
be- to-
Wait a second. Actually, that's
I
not
just-
a bad idea.
My first thought was, when have you ever had cat litter that is actually just, like flesh and bone and hair and viscera all ground up? When has that ever been cat litter? I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of my first
Well,
question.
this is the first one,
Yeah.
and
It's innovative and groundbreaking.
First one on the
And
market.
Sharks, you're going to want to be involved.
I haven't decided if you dry the cats out first or you ground them up and then dry all that out.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be the case that grinding them up and then drying them out, that's just going to be more efficient.
I think so because you can get it on. You can the surface
Surface
area
area.
is
It's
so
all
much
about
better on a
surface
big
area.
sheet that you could put out in the sun
Yep.
or.
Yeah.
I put it on top of or underneath solar panels.
Yep. You're going to have, if you go the other way, if you try to dry these cats out first, there's going to be, in the middle, it's always going to still be a little gushy.
Yeah.
They're going to be pretty dry at the edges, but down in the middle.
And to get it
just
really
wetter.
dry all the way down to the core of the cat,
Yeah.
you're going to have to sacrifice some of the fur.
Right.
It's
Yes.
going to get so dry that it's
Do you-
going to...
What do you think Mom's comment about this episode is going to be?
I wouldn't even hazard a guess.
So, how do we feel about where we're leaving Joy's question here? We're right down at the end of things.
We've answered it basically.
Yeah. We all have made certain small
I
changes.
would say, yeah, mine would be the magnesium's great. And also, I've talked about wearing wool socks. Actually, it's funny what Josh mentioned about Caleb's thing earlier. I was thinking, well, I just think wool is, maybe I'm a sheeple.
Yeah.
I don't know. A
Yeah.
sherpson? I don't know.
Yeah.
One of those. But it's either or.
Yeah.
A sheep can you be a people? That's like a people group. A sheeple. I am one person.
Shepson.
Am I sheep?
I'm a Shepson.
Yeah. But anyway, I like wool. That's a big one. That's a big change. Just a small change in your life that makes a big difference. Makes you feel better about yourself because you don't have stinky feet.
Yes.
And the other one is, well, that's actually all I've got.
Yeah.
So.
Nothing about the car?
About the car?
About you being a car?
Well, yeah. If you are a card right now that can become a human at some point, I would highly recommend becoming a human.
It's way better.
It's so much better. You get to enjoy food. You don't have to just drink gas. And
Get
you
to
also,
wipe your own...
I think
what in the world?
I think you also I think you also gain an eternal soul, which is a huge plus to to not having one.
That's interesting. So you actually, one of the things that you noticed is when you were a car, you could feel the difference of not having an eternal soul.
You weren't as close to God when you were.
Well, no, there was a serious, there was a serious gap there,
like a screaming void at the center of your being.
Yeah, and it ultimately was not. It wasn't super pleasant. Also, I mean, it is cool to be able to go very fast as a car, but if
we didn't even see you go fast.
I know, but
You were just
when I
sitting
was
there
a
and
car,
you stalled.
that was Josh.
I stalled.
Josh stalled.
yeah.
I was stalling.
And he was a human, so that's doubly bad. So anyway, I just would recommend becoming a human if you're a car that can become a human.
It's a small thing that you could do to
just
really
a small
enjoy
change.
life.
Yep.
That's all. That's all I got.
And Caleb, for you, is a toothbrush.
Yeah, just the toothbrush. Just use the toothbrush. It'll make you feel so good you want to share the smooth.
Yeah. And share the smooth with other people. And for me, it was getting a trailer. So that's made a huge difference in my life.
Right, the trailer. I was just thinking about all the dead cats.
No, the dead cats aren't the. The
Yeah,
dead cats
I'm
are one of the
following.
knots.
I track it now.
And the
yeah.
trailer unties one of the knots.
Thank you for listening to Advanced Answering Techniques. You can send your questions to us and we'll treat them just like this. Send those along to advancedansweringtechniques@gmail.com. Guys, a couple things right here at the end. I want to encourage folks to check out my Substack.
Yeah.
Sturbenson.substack.com. It'll be linked in the description. And we do also have a radio play fulfilling Joy's request. Guys, do we want to crack right into that? Yes, did you have something else?
Yeah, I refined my donuts
okay.
ad, which is you guys said it would be confusing to have a billboard for donuts that said donuts, no holes.
Right.
So I refined it so that it says donuts, holes are not spheres.
Okay.
Holes are not spheres.
Are you taking
Holes are not
pitches?
spheres.
Yeah.
Would you take a pitch?
It's closed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've already. Just, I mean, you've already committed to having that
I already
printed.
made the already photoshopped the billboard.
Yeah.
Because I think a good motto for donuts would be donuts, go holes.
Go holes? For like you want more holes? Like you want more holes?
I think just getting a real sense of excitement about donuts.
Eating a thing
okay,
that
that's good. I like that.
Like I think
Go
that
holes.
could be
Just getting excited
That's
about
pretty good.
holes in food.
Shift a lot of product.
But see, you can use that for bagels too, and you know that's fine.
I think
but
But that's why you got to. Yeah, that's why you got to get on it. Go holes is just sitting out there.
Right.
honestly,
and the bagel lobby might jump on it.
Honestly, just thinking about it, not that I agree with it. Maybe it's more okay with bagels, but why aren't there bagel holes?
Right.
There should be bagel holes.
Just
a sphere.
Just a sphere, and
bagel.
then what? Do you like dip it in cream cheese or something?
Yeah.
Also, bagel lobby, is that APAC?
Yeah. The but I was gonna say really quick. You said go holes.
Yeah.
Donuts go holes, and then I thought of something, and I'm waiting for it.
Well,
You're waiting for the right time to bring it up.
No, I'm waiting for it to come
back around.
We said go holes.
Yeah. It's kind of
My head's kind of stuck there.
It's kind of in Mario when there's you've got to wait for the the platform that's
right.
Kind of, you've got
You're going to jump, but if you jump too soon, jump now.
Messes up your whole speed run.
You're so excited to play the game.
Yeah,
and so you want to be
just
going.
Just
and
want to
doing
be
stuff.
jumping.
But you can jump up and down.
Yeah,
but it's not coming. So, donuts go holes or
holes are not spheres.
Holes. Well, yeah, now it does sound.
It's a little clunky if we're being totally honest.
It's very technical, which is cool. Technical can be technical, but
it was something to do with
getting
donuts.
excited about holes is really good.
Yeah,
for donuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, let's go ahead and let's get into this.
I'm so excited.
This is the Advanced Answering Techniques presents The Karate Kid. Scene 1. Daniel LaRusso is at the boardwalk. There are gypsies everywhere. Daniel thinks about buying cotton candy. But the vendors are obviously gypsies. Daniel finally buys some food at the one stand not run by gypsies. It is an Armenian chili dog stand.
It's not perfect, but it's something.
Daniel takes his order of 6 chili dogs to a wall bordering the beach. He sets the dogs on top of the wall and heaves himself up. He sits with his back to the beach and starts on the first chili dog.
These Armenian chili dogs go down smooth. Wow. God forgive me. Might be better than a Coney Island dog back east. Oh, man. I won't be a silly hog. Just eat 5 more chili dog.
Daniel crams 2 chili dogs in his mouth and starts on another. Just then, Johnny comes toward the wall where Daniel sits. He looks up at Daniel. If he had reason to, he could kiss the bottom of Daniel's shoe.
LaRusso, are you singing to your food? That's the second dumbest thing I've seen you do today. Want to know the first?
Tell me.
I guess in your struggle to get up on the wall, you managed to pull down your You managed to pull your pants down. We, the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants on the beach, can all see your Roman Catholic buttocks. And let's just say Michelangelo's David, you are not.
Take that, il fascista.
Daniel kicks Johnny hard in the face. Remember, in the movie, Daniel's a good soccer player, so kicking someone in the face would basically be second nature to him. Kicking is a repeated symbol in the story. It stands for strength and self-respect. Johnny can barely speak. Something is really wrong with his jaw.
What the hell? You kicked me in the face. I was trying to be nice.
It's kind of a callback to last week. While Johnny coughs blood onto the boardwalk, Daniel takes his 2 remaining chili dogs to go, running along the top of the wall. His hands are so full of dogs
Yippee!
that he can't hike up his pants. Soon his pants drop to his ankles, tangling up his legs. Daniel falls spectacularly from the wall, but luckily his fall is broken by his head on the pavement. The world around Daniel goes black. Scene 2. Daniel's eyes open slowly. He looks around. Everything around him is weird and comes from Asia, including a small man.
What is all this stuff? Where am I? Accidenti. Mi fa male la testa.
The small Japanese man sits near Daniel. He holds chopsticks. He snaps them at thin air. We hear slight humming and buzzing sounds. Buzz,
Oh, good morning. Hello.
Go ahead, whenever you're ready.
It is phonetically written out this way. I happy you. When you fire off. I happy you when you fire off of the wall. My name is Mr. Miyagi. I believe you need help.
Mr. Miyagi lunges with the chopsticks at something Daniel can't see.
What are you doing with those chopsticks?
Oh, I'm going to try to catch this fry with a chopstick. Oh, hey, I miss him. You needed my help.
I don't need your help.
I have something I want to show you. Hup.
Mr. Miyagi takes out a scrapbook.
Okay, a bunch of newspaper clippings. These are all about somebody beating up teenagers.
Yes, very good. This is a scrapbook about many teens get assaulted. I know the man who do it. Punch so many teens and kick many teens.
Wow, this is cool. I wish I could learn to punch my fellow teenagers like this, so I could respect myself again. Who did all this?
Not only puncher, but also kicker. Why, Daniel, it's me, Mr. Miyagi. Maybe I teach you how to punch and kick teens. Use karate. First, take a chopstick and catch a fry. Use only chopstick.
Okay, use the chopstick to catch a fly. I'll try.
A fly buzzes right near Daniel. He snaps at it. Missed.
Rats.
Another fly buzzes up, and Daniel snaps the sticks at it. Missed again.
Daniel, focus your mind. Try imagine. Imagine the fry is something you really want.
Daniel takes a deep breath and clears his mind and imagines the fly is a big hot dog with lots of chili on top. Daniel imagines the fly is a chili dog. A fly buzzes up, and Daniel snaps the sticks at it. He inspects the sticks. A tiny little fly, caught by one wing, buzzes in total futility.
I did it, Mr. Miyagi. I caught the fry.
Oh, wow, Daniel. That's a very good. Listen, you know what? I think maybe need to learn karate. Maybe you just use chopsticka and cure this boy. You already very scared with chopsticka.
Hold on. You're saying kill? Like kill the boy using chopsticks?
Well, it's a one way to solve problem. The boy is bother you now. He arrive, walk around, he dress up as skeleton. Do dead boy bother you?
Like, do any dead boys bully me? No.
See? I make a good point. You use a chopsticka, cure the boy, he no bury you no more. I think you just use a chopsticka and have to learn karate. Cure the boy with a chopsticka. Only say this. Only say this because I so impressed with catch fry with chopstick.
If the previous chunk of Miyagi's dialogue was difficult to follow, he's basically telling Daniel he doesn't need to learn karate. He can just kill Johnny using chopsticks because he's very impressed that Daniel could catch a fly.
Mr. Miyagi, all due respect, but I don't want to kill anyone. And maybe especially not with the chopsticks.
Okay, I get it. Maybe we put cure the boy with chopsticks onto the shelf. Maybe later we come back to it.
And scene.
Okay, I do want to say quickly that I was just doing an
Gabe.
impression of Pat Morita
Right.
from Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he sounds like that, but that is kind of how he talks.
That is how he talks.
And so that's kind of what I was doing. Also, it was written phonetically that way on the page.
It was not, Gabe.
It wasn't me seeing the character named Mr. Miyagi and just
It's not written. It was written completely normally.
No, it was written how I can.
Gabe, I think that you had the exact right instincts. You saw completely normally written dialogue that was just like for like anybody, not necessarily a Japanese guy. And you just immediately made a choice. And I respect that so much. I think you should be proud.
It made it come to life. I mean, if you had just read that, we wouldn't have known hardly anything about this guy.
I mean, it is important. Well, thank you for the compliment. But it is important to to definitely point out that it's like kill Kill was spelled Kirr, and
No, it wasn't.
it was spelled that way on the page. And listen,
I think Gabe is so method
Yeah.
that when he gets into it, he actually looks and he sees
it
that's
that
what
way.
he sees.
Yeah.
that would be fine if that was true, but it's not. And I mean, I guess I would have some issues with that. That would be a problem. But I think, anyway, I think it was really cool.
It
and
would
I
definitely
liked,
be a problem if you were reading that around certain people.
Right.
Yeah, if you were method
Certainly.
and reading books around certain people.
who didn't
Like
know.
if you went to Japan and did like a library reading there.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like
It
you
might
can't
not go
just
over
do like, some people don't like it when you do just like a stereotypical black voice, but you
Right.
can do a Bill Cosby impression.
Yeah, you
Sort
go
of thing.
specific. And
Right.
that's-
Well, let's hear that.
and
Yeah.
Go on, Gabe.
What should I say?
just talk
Just
about
talk
Jello.
about. Well, I was going to say talk about just like fried chicken.
I like it to eat the fried chicken.
Perfect.
Yeah,
A real
that was
black,
that was
a real
that was
black
Bill
guy.
Cosby.
Yeah. That was Bill Cosby. I just have the one impression. It's Pat Morita.
We know that's not true, Gabe. You did Rocky.
You did a great.
I
Rocky.
mean,
you did a
you
great
did-
Sly.
And I was thinking about that, how you were kind of doing a Christopher Walken thing in the Rocky scene last week.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be pretty easy to change to just Walkie.
Walkie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Adrienne.
Bye.
Bye bye.